Good
Good
evening.
evening.
How are you?
Uh, I'm fine, thanks. And how about you?
I'm good as well. Thank you so much for asking. So, should we quickly move to our session topic?
Yeah, of course.
Okay, all right. So, the session topic today is sleep. Will you be interested in
Yeah,
talking about the same?
yeah, of
Okay.
course.
Okay. So first of all, I had the same lens glasses like you have. So exact
Okay.
same shape, exact same color. So I'm thinking of
Yeah.
those right now. So those were of the same shape, and then I think I sat on them. So those
Oh,
sticks broke. So yeah. All right. So yeah. So our session topic is sleep. So as you know that sleep is one of the most important things for our emotional and physical well-being,
all right.
right?
Yeah,
um, yeah, and it helps us in many ways, like it helps us recharge every single day. So how important is sleep for you?
like everyone, it is almost very important for me as well. And uh, it's like I feel like if I'm unable to complete at least 6 or 7 hours of sleep, proper sleep at night, then my whole day would be unproductive.
Hmm.
And it goes that way. Like whole day I would be napping or something like
Hmm.
that.
Hmm. Okay. Okay. All right. And recently I've read this at many places, like in some blogs and stuff, that it's all in our head. So if we tell our brain that, okay, I have good night sleep and I have slept for 8 hours, so that will stop like otherwise we feel miserable, right, throughout the day, that oh, I'm so sleepy, I'm so tired, I don't feel fresh, I can't think of anything. But if we tell our brain that no, okay, I had 8 hours of sleep, even though we had just 4 hours of sleep, okay, so I can just lie to my brain that okay, I am
Right,
relaxed.
right.
So that
Yeah.
makes us feel relaxed. I haven't tried that, but I wouldn't want to. But yes, if something, maybe you can try it and then let me know how that worked for
Uh,
you.
uh, I can totally relate that because
Hmm.
sometimes it has happened that even after having just 4 hours of sleep,
Hmm.
the
Hmm.
next day I have enjoyed a lot, and I mean I
Hmm.
have enjoyed it like a normal day. And
Hmm.
the no issue of napping or all
Hmm.
that kind of stuff.
Hmm. Hmm.
So yes,
Yeah.
I can totally relate with that, but we can not risk that every day. Like
Yeah. Yeah. Not
if
every day, of
it is
course. Yeah.
happening once or twice a month, it's
Hmm.
okay.
Hmm.
It
Hmm.
can be pretty manageable.
Yeah.
Otherwise, we need to take proper rest.
True, true. Okay. Also, you said I can relate that. It should be I can
Yeah,
relate to that. I can relate
yeah,
to
yeah,
that.
yeah. Of course.
Yeah. And I can give you the corrections whenever needed, right?
Yes, of course.
Okay. Okay. All right. So, okay. And so are you a person who is a deep sleeper or are you a light sleeper?
Uh, Earlier, I used to be a deep sleeper. Like
Hmm.
in Diwali,
Hmm.
people used to burst crackers, and I used to be
Hmm.
sleeping. So that was my sleep. But now
Hmm.
it has been second. It's like now I'm pretty much light sleeper. Even
Hmm.
a beep on my mobile would make me wake up.
Oh, okay. Okay. So not make me wake up, would
Yeah,
wake me
would
up.
wake me up. Yes, of course.
Okay, but why do you think that change happened? Why are you not a deep sleeper anymore?
The first thing that I would say, maybe
Hmm.
is the factor. Of
Right.
course, like earlier as a child, I had no tension at all,
True.
and now there are so many tensions that
Yes.
is going around the career building and all that.
Hmm.
So maybe because of all that,
Hmm.
and it's like at night sometimes it happens that I do not even sleep. I sleep as early as 4 o'clock maybe.
Oh.
So all that kind of a stuff has changed my
Hmm.
sleep from
Hmm.
deep into lighter state.
Okay. And what happens when you are not able to sleep at night? I mean, why is it the fact that you are up till 4 in the morning sometimes?
Nothing special. It's like
Hmm.
maybe sometimes it happens like if I'm not if I have not worked that much, or if
Hmm.
I'm not exhausted, and I
Hmm.
had a sleep of around 1.5 hour during daytime, so that
Hmm.
make me
Yeah.
stay up
Hmm.
till longer.
Mm-hmm. That happens. Also, if you are a person who takes naps, so avoid taking naps after 4 p.m. in the evening, right? So
Yeah,
you can take your naps in the afternoon and before that, but not in the evening time, because if you sleep at the evening, like somewhere after um 4 p.m., so then it becomes difficult for us to sleep at night. So
right,
avoid
right.
taking any naps after 4. And yeah, so that happens with me as well, that many times I'm just up, I'm just wondering why am I not able to sleep. So
Yeah,
yeah, that's
yeah,
pretty normal. And that's the same case with me as well. So till the school time I was a very deep sleeper. So nothing could wake me up, anything could happen in the background, nothing would wake me up. But then in college, so I had to move out, right? So I was not living at my home anymore, so I was living outside.
yeah.
So that made me conscious, I feel. Since then I am a very very light sleeper. I
Yeah.
just am up with any, like if someone just opens the door as well, I'm up. So
Oh, oh,
yeah, so that's really bad. I miss those days when I was a deep sleeper. Nothing could wake
uh,
me up.
yeah, yeah. And I
Yeah.
would like to add one more thing, that this
Yes.
is a sheer observation.
Yes.
Uh, Most children,
Hmm.
especially way back, I mean, a decade back,
Hmm.
we used to be a deep sleeper. But
Okay.
even if we talk about the today's generation, even
Hmm.
5 or 6 year old kids, they are
Hmm.
not that deep sleeper. And
Okay.
maybe sometimes I feel that they don't even want to sleep. They all they want is just a smartphone, or
Yeah,
like
right. That is
all the
so
time they would be busy in playing video games and all.
right. Yeah. So my nephew, if he's not able to see Peppa Pig on the phone, he will
Yeah,
not eat until unless you do anything or just do anything. But he wants to see Peppa Pig on the phone. Only then he'll eat. No matter what you are feeding him or what you're doing for him to eat, he will just only eat
and
it.
this has become a reality of almost all children.
Right.
They have certain kind of their shows or whatever
Hmm.
they have been habituated to watching.
Right.
Unless they
Right.
watch, they are not going to eat properly.
Right. So that's a really bad thing to happen, right?
Yeah.
Maybe they shouldn't even like, but you know how we can't even stop these children to stop from watching smartphones, because
Yes,
we
of course.
have it, right? Everybody in the surrounding is on the phone, so they'll eventually see the phone
They
only.
will, yeah. They
Yeah.
are catching it from whatever they are seeing, of course.
Right. Right. I don't know how, I don't know what parents are doing these days. There must be something
Yeah.
they should do for the kids to not just stay glued to these screens,
They
whether it's laptop or
they
whether
will
it's
have to become disciplined themselves first. That
right,
front
right.
in front of children, we are
Hmm.
not going to use our mobile.
Right, right. So there's a very funny incident related to this. So so it's the nephew that I'm talking about is my cousin's son. Okay, so my cousin works on his laptop and does some work. Okay, so at that time, my cousin was out somewhere. So we all were sitting. So he goes, brings the laptop and opens it. Okay, the young boy who is not even two
Yeah.
years old. Okay, so he opens his laptop and starts typing like that. Okay, he doesn't know what he's doing. What is this doing?
Yeah.
And then his mom asked him, "What are you doing?" So he said, "I'm working." So imagine, he knows that this is
Yeah.
working. So
Yes.
he started imitating his father, and that was so funny, and we laughed out so loudly. But because
Yes, of
they
course.
only learn what you do, right? Children are like monkeys, so they'll just
Yeah.
copy you. So yeah. Anyway, mm, Okay. You said you were saying a sentence and then you said that make. So that is used for singular, okay? And when
Yes, yes.
singular is there, we say that makes. Okay.
Yeah,
So
right,
I
right,
couldn't write the sentence down, but yeah, that makes should be
right,
the
right.
right thing. Okay. So yeah, and all right. So how do you ensure that you don't sleep for less number of hours and you have a good night's sleep, good night's rest? How do you make sure?
Uh, I don't bother that much. It's like
Okay.
if I'm unable to sleep,
Hmm.
all that I could do is start reading a book. Recently, I have built up that habit because
Hmm.
reading helps me to sleep.
Hmm.
Earlier, I used to think that if I'm unable to sleep, I would
Hmm.
listen to songs and
Hmm.
uh, during that I would get sleep. But
Hmm.
now I have changed that. I
Hmm.
start reading books and then get a sleep, and
Hmm.
yes, that helps me to sleep. And whenever I wake up, it's just normal.
Okay. Okay.
I let it happen in the
Hmm.
way itself, in normal
Hmm.
way.
Okay. Also, you said that earlier I used to listen to song, and while listening, I would get sleep. Okay.
Yeah,
Not get sleep. We say while listening to song, or I'll fall asleep. Okay.
yeah,
Fall.
yeah, right.
Hmm. Okay. All right. So, what is the genre of books that you read when you are unable to sleep?
It's like recently I have started building upon this reading habit only
Hmm.
because of English,
Hmm.
focusing on English. So most
Hmm.
of the time I have been going for the self-help improvement books. Like
Okay.
if I can give you some names that I have
Hmm.
found or I
Hmm.
have read in last few months, it's like Man's Search for Meaning and
Okay.
uh, The Leader Who Had No Title. So
Which one? Sorry.
the
What was the
leader
second
who
one?
had the leader who had no title by
No
Robin Sharma.
title.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay. So these are the two self-help books that you read.
And others as well.
Hmm.
When Things Fall Apart by
Okay.
Prima Chodron or Jordan May.
Okay.
So these are the books that I can recollect right now. Another one by Dave Godwin, 20%, 80% mindset.
Hmm.
It's something like that, or
Hmm. Hmm.
20% skill.
Okay. Okay. So all these are self-help books. So how did you
Yeah,
like do you like this genre of self-help?
yeah, of course.
Okay, that's great.
I
Even I
enjoyed
like
it.
self-help
Yeah.
books. Yeah. And also any current self-help book that you're reading?
Right now, I'm not reading any book.
Okay. So right these days you are able to fall asleep easily without reading.
Yeah, yeah.
That's
No,
great.
actually, I was on a trip, so
Oh wow.
uh, I I was on a 2 week vacation, so I have just come back on 2nd of October.
2 weeks
Uh,
vacation. Wow.
yeah,
Tell me about it. Like was it just for work or was it like just for fun?
it was for fun, of course.
Wow.
It was my second visit, like second tour,
Okay.
along with friends, and we were 12 in number.
Okay.
For 2 weeks, we were visiting Uttarakhand,
Wow.
amidst the mountains of Uttarakhand.
Oh my God.
That comes under the middle range of Himalayas.
2 weeks in Uttarakhand. Like that's
Yeah.
my dream. I mean, I would do anything with that. Wow. So, okay, just 1 second. I would continue this discussion, but can you please read this word in the chat?
Uh, Ronak to everyone.
Oh
This
no,
is
that's
what.
something that I've sent. Like the word
Okay, okay. Meaning,
meaning. Yes. Earlier
meaning.
you yeah earlier you said something else, but there's more stress. Okay, meaning. Okay.
Okay.
Hmm. Okay, so would you want to discuss about sleep or is Uttarakhand a better discussion?
Yeah, of course. Uttarakhand is better destination.
Wow, please tell me about the trip and how did you plan? And are you guys working or are you guys studying? So like you had 2 weeks of time to do that?
Yeah, actually, all of us are studying, and some
Okay.
of them, like one is in job in
Hmm.
railway, one is in another block.
Hmm.
So one is doing his own business, so
Okay.
it was pretty much manageable for them.
Wow.
And
Wow.
others are like working and
Hmm.
having some home tuitions and classes.
Hmm. Hmm. Hmm.
So
Okay.
this is the group of friends.
Hmm.
Almost eight of them have been childhood friends, and I
Wow.
I have been added to that group during my class seven maybe.
Okay.
So
Wow. Even class
I
7 is
am
childhood.
yeah. I mean
You can-
all others are like since class one or nursery maybe.
Wow. Wow. And like you guys are now above 20-ish, right?
Yeah. Yes, of
Wow. So
course.
that's
Of
that's great.
25 between 25 to 30, all of them.
Wow. So it's like goals, friendship goals.
Yes, of course.
That's so great. Okay. And so yeah, what about your
And
trip? And what all did you do? Where all did you visit?
it's like it was our second trip. The
Hmm.
last year in same
Hmm.
almost at the same time
Hmm.
in September second week we had gone to the same place,
Okay.
and we wanted to visit Kedarnath last year, but
Okay.
we were unable to because of COVID restrictions, and we had
Oh,
changed our plan, and then we had gone to Katra, Vaishno Devi, and then Amritsar.
okay.
So, like this trip has been planned only after finishing the first one. That
Okay.
next year, again, we have to go to Uttarakhand and we have to
Hmm.
cover Kedarnath.
Hmm.
So,
Hmm.
according to the plan, we had chosen the same time and we went.
Hmm.
So,
Yeah.
we did that this time.
Hmm. Hmm.
And throughout the weeks, the 2 weeks, we were almost visiting, or I mean, so 2 or 3 days went, a whole day long went only in the traveling.
Okay. Yeah.
So,
Yeah. That
of
happens.
course, so
And
we
where were
had
you
booked,
going
yeah,
from? Where were you going from? All of you?
yeah, we live in Patna.
Okay.
So,
Yeah.
from
So
Patna
it'll
to
be
Hari,
far. Yes.
yeah, yes,
Yeah.
of course.
Uttarakhand. Hmm. So if you go by road, so it'll take a lot of time.
By train, just
Hmm.
we went
Hmm.
first to Haridwar, and from
Okay.
there we booked a traveler,
Yeah.
and the traveler was with us for 11 days, and we
Wow.
were together for all those days, visiting uh, like all the places,
Hmm.
including
Okay.
Kedarnath, Badrinath, and then Managaon. That is a village called the last village of
The last. Yes.
that area.
Yeah,
And
the
from
last village
there
of
onward,
India, Mana.
yeah,
Yes, yes, yes. Wow, that's so like that's awesome. So you
yeah,
were able to visit Kedarnath this time.
yes,
Okay. So did you guys trek to the temple, or did you go by any
yeah.
other means?
We trekked.
So it's a long trek, right? To
Yeah,
Kedarnath,
it's almost 18 kilometers.
18
Before
kilometers.
2013, it was only 14 kilometers.
Hmm.
Because of some changes in the route, it
Hmm.
has
Hmm.
uh, 17.5 to 18 kilometers trekking.
Oh, wow. So, and how long did it take for you all to reach
It
towards
took
the
almost 11 hours.
Okay, wow, that's great. And how was your experience
Uh,
uh,
in if it
visiting
just
the
one
Kedarnath
word,
temple?
of course, it is lifetime experience.
Wow.
And like when we reached there on top, I mean we had started around 9:30 at a.m. and we
Hmm.
reached almost at that time 9 or
Yeah,
9:30
yeah,
p.m.
yeah.
And the temperature was too low for us.
Hmm.
Uh,
Yeah.
at night it has went down to 3 degree maybe.
Oh,
But
yeah.
we were expecting that it should have gone in minus so that we could have enjoyed snowfall as
Oh, okay,
well.
okay. But
So
anyway, that would have been even colder, so that was a relief that it was just 3 degrees.
yeah, that was a relief, but we missed that snowfall.
Hmm, yeah.
We
So,
could only uh, we could only saw it on the back mountain.
we
That
could
is
only see it.
on the we could only see it
Hmm.
on the mountain that is just behind the temple.
Oh, okay. Wow. That's lovely. And how was Badrinath?
Badrinath was brilliant experience as well.
Yeah.
But there is no trekking. It's like
Yeah.
up to the temple you go to with the traveler, and then
Hmm.
just 200 meters.
Yeah, I visited
So
Badrinath. Yeah, I
yeah,
visited, yeah, but not Kedarnath. But I want to someday, definitely. And okay. And you said it was okay. First of all, can you please pronounce this word?
reached.
Reached. Yes.
Yeah.
So the stress was missing the last time as well.
Okay. Yeah.
Reached. Okay.
Yeah.
And
I would like to add
hmm,
so many words. If I'm talking,
hmm,
I missed something or other,
hmm,
and like if I
hmm,
have to pronounce it single,
hmm.
it comes the right way.
That's what we are here to practice, so that even
Yeah.
if you are speaking in a flow, so nothing goes wrong.
Yes.
So yeah, don't worry about that. And this another word, please.
Brilliant.
Brilliant. Yes. So you said that was also brilliant experience. So you missed an article. That was also a brilliant experience. Okay.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah. Okay. And the other thing was that you said that this trip has been planned only after finishing the last trip. So this trip was planned.
Yeah.
Okay. Planned with he, right? So this trip was also planned after finishing the last trip.
Yes. Yes.
Okay. Yeah. Has been is planned means plan hui hai. Okay. This has been planned
Okay.
after.
Yeah. Right. Right.
That's a little difference here. Okay. So wow. And like okay, yeah. The next question was how did your parents allow? And then I thought, oh wow. Anyway, boys' parents let them go anywhere, and it's just us who are
Okay.
restricted.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, like, because
That is also.
I'm not sure if I can ask my parents so that and tell them, okay, I'm going to Uttarakhand for like a 2 weeks trip with my friends. So that will be a little problem, I think. A few
Yeah.
days is
That is
fine,
a
I feel.
problem.
Hmm.
Yes. And I would like to add one more thing here. Earlier, I used to think that maybe uh, girls from the big cities
Hmm.
would have some kind of clarity. I mean, the
Hmm.
parents would have some kind of clarity in that cases. But
Hmm.
no, no matter where you are from, certain restrictions all the girls have to
Yeah.
face.
Right, right. That's true. Okay, and you said clarity,
I was missing the word, so I used,
freedom,
yeah,
freedom.
of
Yes.
course, freedom.
Yeah. So yeah, but still I would say there's a difference in the freedom that girls have, right? So
Yeah,
I probably might not have this freedom to travel for like weeks with my friends, but still I have the freedom to travel. That okay for a few
yeah,
days, and then like my if my parents know who are the people I'm going with, who are my friends, so that's allowed.
yeah, yeah.
But yeah, there must be many girls whose parents even won't allow that. So but I'm grateful
Yes,
that
of
my
course.
parents allow
Yeah.
me to travel, yes.
Uh,
But I will, like I said, probably I'm like maybe when I'm older enough, then they'll let me travel for 2 weeks as well. Let's
right,
see,
right.
hopefully this. But so and how was your stay and all? Where did you stay? Was it in a
Uh,
camp or somewhere at the temple?
we, Kedarnath, we stayed in camp, a tent type or
Okay.
camp, whatever it is.
Yeah, camp. Okay. So, and how was the camp and all? Like, are the facilities fine or just manageable?
It was manageable, to be
Hmm.
honest.
Yeah, right. Okay. Because there definitely no hotels or like restaurants or anything over there. There must be not.
Even even if they are, I mean, they
Hmm.
are pretty much costly. One thing,
Hmm.
and the another thing is that since we were so late, we had
Hmm.
reached almost at 9 or 9:30, so
Yeah.
we were unable to manage that or to
Hmm.
get that.
Right. Okay, so there are hotels and
Yeah,
uh, places to stay at the
yeah,
temple,
yeah.
like on
There
the
are
top.
hotels as well, not at the temple, maybe 1.5 kilometer before that. That is called base
Oh,
camp.
okay, the base camp.
Yeah.
Okay, that's nice. And so near Badrinath only there is Hemkund Sahib, like not near, but like a few kilometers. away, definitely. Hemkund
Yeah,
Sahib. So that's world's highest Gurdwara. So
yeah, of course.
yeah, so we visited there as well. That's also pretty
Oh,
cool.
really?
Yeah.
We couldn't include that in the plan because
Hmm.
uh, we would have to take maybe 2 or 3 extra days for that.
Right, right, right. And so maybe the next time when you plan, you can go there, because in the way there is Valley of Flowers as well. So that's also a very famous trek, Valley of
Yes,
Flowers.
yes,
So you can do
right.
that as well. Yeah. So wow, that's amazing. Your
Uh,
2 month or 2 weeks trip. Yeah.
and we even missed 1 or 2 other places because
Hmm.
we were stuck in landslide as well, like 2 times.
Oh, okay.
One whole day went waste because of that. We had
Hmm.
to return back to our hotel, and
Oh,
the other 2 days we got stuck. One day we were stuck in the way for almost 1 hour. The other day for almost 2 hours.
oh, okay. That's
Uh,
sad.
yeah, but I mean, it was the magnitude was not that high, so
Hmm.
it was
Hmm.
manageable, and we
Hmm.
get
Hmm.
through that.
Right, right. Okay, because our session is about to get auto cut now, so I just want to tell you that it was a great conversation that we had, and I
Yes,
really
yes,
enjoyed talking about Uttarakhand with you. And just the few corrections I've given those to you already, so I hope I could
right.
help you today as well.
Yes, of course. And